It is the year 2391 on the planet Enviria. It is inhabited by the Envirians, a sentient race that specializes in genetic incubated production. However, the outcome of science is never set in stone, and failure is always present. The Envirians took their imperfect creations and disposed of them in the far reaches of Enviria. These creatures never lasted long in the wild. However, one remarkably did. Creation 09X18. Even though he was able to live off the land of Enviria, the Envirians rejected him because of his unnatural body shape and color. Therefore, he was the only one of his kind. Lost, alone, and without guidance, 09 had nothing to do but to wander the terrains of Enviria. Leaving the sublime oceans and traveling the immense forests, 09's loneliness grew with every step he took. And as the monotonous days continued to cycle, 09 did the unthinkable. His mind began to evolve. He began to pose questions. Like, why was he here? What were things called? And why was there no one to answer these questions? And with this question, 09 began to yearn for a connection. It wasn't long before 09 reached an Envirian excavation site. The Envirians never ceased their scientific escapades. They often explored the jungles of Enviria for DNA samples for their experiments. Saliva, bones, flesh, anything they could muster. At last, could this be the connection that 09 longed for?
Stay alert, brothers. The proximity's been breached, and by an interesting specimen, too. Take a look at this.
Hold on, don't touch it. I need to get a readout on it first.
It looks like a product of the X19 series.
X19 can't be. We disposed of that project over a decade ago. I remember. I was the head science officer on the project.
Well, I say kill it. It doesn't look like any of us. It can't fit in, and assimilation is highly unlikely. Its DNA is probably too tampered to test with.
Not necessarily. It was the only creature I ever designed to harbor emotions. It could prove quite useful. We should take it back to base.
Ah, what? Emotions? Ah, that's why it was destroyed then, and that's why we're going to destroy it now.
I can assure you that the Envirian Council will not take light of a wasted opportunity.
The Council would thank me for ridding ourselves of this thing. And look, it has grown violent by living in the wild. It's not even safe with us.
I'm telling you, we should reconsider this.
Ah, now it dares to tread our territory. I'll take care of this creature myself. Get away, get away. Yes, kill it.
09 never discovered more about the Envirians, but his emotions grew and he felt alienated. He continued to search Enviria through the harshest conditions, just to find someone. In his mind, something had to be out there, a companion, a connection, an acceptance, somewhere where he wasn't alone. But that place, he never found. He could only dream what a connection would be like. But even in those dreams, could he not escape the reality that he was in fact alone? He spent his nights on the most desolate beaches of Enviria, screaming for someone, screaming for something, a companion. But still, no one ever came.